Just prepare yourselves for 4 days of pure adrenaline. It's really grown into a place where people take themselves to the limit. It's more than just this part-time kind of baking thing. It's almost like an Olympic event.
Call it the NCAA of the cooking contest. Won't have a better chance in my life to win $1 million. I don't know what's going on.
Wow, $1 million. You know, that's really what caught my eye. Momentary panic.
The thought of being in a room with 99 other cooks at the same time making whatever it is we're making, just mind-boggling.
For a minute there, I was like, oh no.
Getting into the Bake-Off finals has really made me aware of what is important in life.
So I'm just gonna toast the crap out of them and hope for the best.
We had 30 different truckloads of equipment. There's over 30 refrigerators on the floor, 100 ranges, microwaves, small appliances, over a mile of electrical cable.
Spectacular. There's no way to describe it to anybody. The excitement and just the glamour of the whole floor and the way you're treated while you're here.
This is the Rolls Royce of all contests.
It's an emotional thing. It's really exciting. I mean, it really is.
I was definitely trying to get in, but I felt like I was really destined to go.
I actually submitted 7 recipes.
This year I entered 44.
I submitted 52 recipes to this contest.
It's a challenge for cooks to get into the contest. It's very competitive. We get the most creative, the best of America's cooks participating.
It's very exciting. I feel incredibly honored to have the chance to go.
This is not just fun and games, you know, there is a lot at stake here.
Ready? Okay. Thank you.
But if my recipe is good enough, then I'll come in somewhere.
You are kind of looking out of the corner of your eye and saying, you know, that's a really clever idea. Is that really better than mine?
The category I'm in, dinner's made easy.
You know, for the breakfast category.
Weekends made special.
I'm in the fast snacks and appetizers category. Thank you for asking.
And maybe tomorrow I'll get the big prize or little prize.
I'm feeling confident with it. So we'll just see. Three's the charm.
It's up to the 12 judges who are here, and that's their job to decide which one stands out above all the others and worthy of the $1 million.
Overall, we're looking for the best recipe.
It's very exciting to think that the 12 of us that are judging sort of have a chance to really affect someone's life.
I'm thinking this one, judges.
You don't know how your recipe is going to compete because you don't know who the judges are. You don't know what they're looking for, really. So you don't have a clue what's going to happen.
Never a dull moment around here, right?
We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
third time. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to get in 3 times. They do have a 3-time limit. It was kind of becoming an obsession. You know, I would go into a grocery store and it would take me 2 or 3 hours to grocery shop because I would walk up and down the aisles and I would look at almost every product on the shelf and try to figure out how I could stick it into a Pillsbury. You know, how can I stick this into a crisp? How can you put a Caesar salad into a crescent roll? How can you take a 7-layer cake and put it in a pie? You know what I mean? Anything I could think of. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night with an idea, and a couple times I've had to stop myself and say, you don't need to do that anymore. This is your 3rd time, your 3rd recipe's in there. You can relax. It was purely by accident. I was at home, and I turned on the TV, and they were broadcasting the award ceremony. And they said $1 million, et cetera, and they went into the whole thing. And, you know, that caught my attention. It caught a lot of people's attention.
Kurt Waite of California. First time ever for a man. Congratulations, Kurt.
It was a man. That was actually also a key motivator. And I thought, you know, that's where I want to be. A joke that I was going around with the last time was I was telling everybody, you know, I sincerely hope you all come in second. I want you. You're a very nice person, and I have great admiration for what you did. I hope you come in second behind me.
It's called a Creole shrimp and cheese tart.
If this was Major League Baseball, it's like being in the show. They carry your bags for you. They put you up. They entertain you. They are constantly telling you how special you are for being there. For that minute, you're the star. Those kind of things keep you going. Well, we have 6 people who live in this house, and they're all developmentally disabled. We're gonna have our barbecue, okay? Our goal is to try and help teach them to do as much for themselves as possible.
You okay there?
He works very hard at perfecting his recipes, and he's trying them out on us all the time.
Okay, you're right.
It's kind of good that they put this limit on it, because otherwise he would just forever be submitting recipes and finding new recipes. It's a huge part of his life.
Oh, yeah, my dining room. The idea there was to do kind of a French bistro in the 20s or 30s, like a little jazz cafe. That was my idea.
I'm in Paris.
I play the chef. That's right. Not literally. No, I play the role of chef. That's half the fun. They sit and I present.
That's right. But Greek's a great cook. The fact of the matter is he's actually very patient, that he'll wrap these little croissants around whatever for how many different times until he comes up with the right recipe.
And he's really put his mind to being a really excellent cook.
This is your 3rd time, right? So this is your last shop.
Yes.
So, I mean, if there's going to be any cayenne pepper ending up in lemon squares, Gree, you better get to it this time. Nice doesn't bake the cake, Gree. You got to get in there and go, go, go.
Are we ready?
For hours. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That looks really great. Now,
the true test.
Yeah.
All right. This is really good. This is really good. And I'm not just saying that because you're my friend and it's free. I'm saying it is really good. Now I'm going to taste it with the hot sauce.
This is intense. This is stressful. This is really exciting. It's fun. It's potentially somebody's going to walk away with their life changed. So I'm going to go in with hopeful expectations and just happy that I made it that 3rd time.
Gals have been gathered on the grand ballroom floor with their 100 ranges. Most of them are so excited they hardly know what they're cooking.
It was the 80th anniversary for the Pillsbury Company. So they decided to hold this grand cooking contest.
Yes, this is our grand prize winner.
You're a culinary Thomas Edison. Do you know that?
No, I can't believe it.
And it's everyday people just like us. It's young moms, and it's men, and it's grandmas, and it's professional working women. It's truly a slice of America, and it's a piece of American history.
Frances, what are you going to do with all this money?
We have always rented, and we'd like to buy a small place of our own for a small farm, raise my boys on.
Fran, I can't think of a sweeter thing. I'm so happy for you.
My name, Sita, is Hindu, and it means goddess of the earth. So it's the perfect name for me. I get feelings very strongly sometimes that things are going to happen before they do. I'm kind of a funny person with odd numbers. It's the 41st Bake-Off. I think it's also the 5th time they've given the $1 million prize, which is another odd number. Yeah, I just had a gut feeling from the second I saw the ad. It's like, okay, I just need to come up with something. I'm going.
And the fact she got in is just like amazing. It was awestruck. Like it took a while for it to sink in. In fact, it still is.
I am a bank teller by day. It's not me. Getting into the Bake-Off finals has really made me aware of what is important in life, and the fact that what I do as a hobby right now, which is make silver jewelry, is what I would want to do as a career if I won the Pillsbury Bake-Off. I would put my 2 weeks notice in at work immediately, right after the press conference. I am making what I'm calling my Cocoa Puff ring. Hopefully it'll bring me good luck. I will have the finished product at the Pillsbury event, and I'm sure I'll be wearing it every day there, so.
Whether she win or whether she don't win, she's going to have to bring a platter to the police department. That's going to be a requirement, placed upon her, or she can't come back to this community. A lot of people from out in California has never heard of Virginia. They didn't know that was the part of
I think they've heard of Virginia.
Yeah. Sita lives her life outwardly. She walks into a room and is kind of like the center of the room.
I mean, she's very vivacious and makes you feel good about yourself. I mean, she's a positive person.
Just trying to ride the wave of Pillsbury and have fun.
It's hard to crush her spirit. I don't think it's possible, is what it boils down to.
I'm making monkey cereal bars. There's nothing out there like this. It has, I think, a little more substance than a lot of the cereal bars out there. I'm gonna go with my guts on when to turn my recipe in. I know there is a whole game plan and everybody has it different. Some people think always go in first, try to be the first one. Some people always last. I think I'll just know when I make them. So this is my Cocoa Puff dress. I just thought it was just absolutely perfect. I didn't know what I was looking for when I went into the store, but I knew I needed something for the awards ceremony, and I just love it. Things like this are what make me kind of go, maybe I'm just meant to be on film that day, There are just little things that lead me to believe that I've got a really good shot at this.
Make it mix sweet.